Hello everyone, that Manga Kid here to give my first impressions of Seaside Stranger by Ki Kanna. This is the first of, I think, 3 volumes, if I remember correctly. Um, very popular. I believe there's an anime film of this. There's a lot of people are talking about this. It's got a gorgeous, gorgeous cover. It's released by Seven Seas, and it's about Shun, young man. I think he's like 20, maybe 21, or maybe he's in his mid 20s. I can't remember. Anyway, he was supposed to get married and kind of decides to come out as gay instead of getting married. Not that he decided to be gay, but he decided to wait until getting married to say, hey, by the way, I'm gay. And then he is not on good terms with his family, so he leaves and goes to live with his aunt, I believe, out in Okinawa, and he's just kind of existing there. He meets this teenager, Mio, who is just kind of like forlornly looking at the sea, befriends him in a very kind of surface level way because Mio kind of immediately leaves for Tokyo, I think. I can't remember. Anyway, leaves the island. And they kind of promise to keep in touch, but that doesn't actually really happen. And then, lo and behold, Mio returns to the island years later. And this is where the story takes off. And it's about them kind of reconnecting or connecting basically for the first time because they really didn't know each other that well to begin with. But there was an attraction there, a spark there that never really got a chance to flourish. And so now, as adults, years later, they're kind of trying to see if anything actually is there between them and how that's going to work. And so it's really, really beautiful story so far that I really enjoy. I love small town sort of atmospheres and I think that Shun has found some really caring people where he's at, running away from a situation where people were not as understanding of his existence. And, he managed to find some people who are, understanding and love him, regardless. And it's really nice to see that kind of all-encompassing love that he's feeling. But at the same time, he's lonely and he doesn't really know where to go from there. And yeah, it's a story about kind of finding yourself and finding yourself alongside another person. So I'm very, very excited to see where this story goes. I'm not going to tell you how this volume in particular ends, but we're clearly going to go in a completely kind of different direction than this first volume kind of existed in. So yeah, I'm interested to see how it plays out, and I'd love to see the film. Like to get my hands on that at some point. I think it'd be quite enjoyable to watch. I can just imagine like the really nice music and stuff that could go along with this series. So anyway, if you've read this, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I can't wait to read more of it. I don't have any more of it, but I'm very excited for what the future of this series will hold. Thanks for watching.